All right, we are on the record. This is file 24-21719-FH, People versus James Thomas Balker. We are here today for a pretrial conference. In this case, we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. Brenner.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Brenner, Assistant Attorney General for the People.
Rhonda, do it for Mr. Balker this morning, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Balker, I'll ask you to just unmute and state your name, please.
James Balker.
Okay, Ms. Underwood, where do we stand with Mr. Balker's case today?
Mr. Balker, Your Honor, is making payments. Therefore, we would ask for an adjournment somewhere around 60 days and anticipating some sort of delay plea in this action, probably the next time, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Brenner, are the people agreeable with that?
I don't have an objection to that, Your Honor. If you want to give him some more time, I do anticipate this resolving in a plea agreement.
Okay, and so 60 days would take us to around the end of October. We could do October 30th at 8:15.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I will be happy to file the stipulation of adjournment with Ms. Brenner's permission.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
Good job.
thank you. And Ms. Underwood, I also have Mr. Mills is here in person. Do you need a breakout session with him?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You're done, Mr. Balker.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
If you want to, yep, thank you. Mr. Mills, if you want to step out to the hallway, there's an iPad just outside the door, and I'll put you in a breakout session with Ms. Underwood.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I think I'm going to go back in by Zoom. I thought maybe everybody would be up here.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to go get logged in.
Yeah.
I do have Mr. Sneed is logged in on Zoom.
Silvertooth.
Yeah, okay. All right, Mr. Mills, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you, send you a request to start the video on that. If you just accept that or click yes. Okay, so let me set up your breakout session with Ms. Underwood.
Good morning, Michael Fenton. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, good morning, Ms. Freeman. Can you tell me what case you're here for?
I'm here for Michael Fenton.
Oh, all right. We just called the jail for him.
And Your Honor, I'm here on Mr. Fenton as kind of the fly on the wall.
Okay.
Attorney Freeman is handling the appellate matter.
All right. Okay, for the gentleman that just joined the meeting, your screen name is currently TCL something. Can you tell me your name?
Jesus Marino.
Okay, Mr. Moreno, your attorney, I think, is Ms. Underwood. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, she is speaking to another client right now. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room, and as soon as she is ready, I'll bring you back in and have you speak to her.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ms. Freeman and or Mr. Lyons, do you need to speak with Mr. Fenton? You are muted, Mr. Lyons.
Your Honor, I do not, Ms. Freeman may.
No, I don't. I think he's been updated about what's going on.
Okay. All right, then this is file 18-19189-FC, People versus Michael Davis Fenton. We're here today for a pretrial conference in this case, and we're proceeding by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure for the people.
Steve B. McClure on behalf of the people, filling in for prosecutor of record Jackie Wise.
May it please the court, George Lyons appearing on behalf of Mr. Fenton.
Melissa Freeman on behalf of Michael Fenton.
Okay, and so where are we with Mr. Fenton's case today?
Your Honor, I'm going to defer to Attorney Freeman.
Yeah, so I think the court's aware, obviously, that I took over the appeal. I know this case has been pending for a really long time. I think it was a year before it even came to me. So, and I believe the court has, the last few months, signed a new order. So that was helpful because we had blown the jurisdictional deadline before I even knew this case existed. So that was helpful. And now we got a 6-month deadline to get this done, and that's approaching in the next few months. So I have finally gathered all of the things that I need, and I've been doing research. I think I can have the appeal done by the end of next week. I know I told Mr. Fenton it'd be sooner, but things came up. But this really does need to be a priority for me, and so I intend to do so and really focus on it in the next week here.
All right, do you have an estimate of what, obviously we're waiting on the results of that appeal. Do you have an estimate or idea of what a reasonable time amount of time for me to set this out, just to kind of do a status check on where that is?
So once it's filed, I have to get leave to appeal. And so once it's filed, it could take a number of months, I would think. I wouldn't expect an answer before 3 months, quite frankly, just based on how slow the Court of Appeals can be.
Your Honor, I would tend to agree with Sister Counsel on that.
All right. 3 months would take us to the end of November. Why don't we set a status conference for November 27th at 8:15? If for some reason something should happen with the appeal before that date, attorneys are welcome to contact the court. We can get it on the docket before then.
Sounds
Okay,
good to me,
thank you.
Judge. Your Honor, is it possible I could do a quick breakout with Mr. Shears?
When we get him at the jail, I can do that, yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, is there anything else we need to address with Mr. Fenton's case today?
I'm satisfied.
Judge,
Nothing further from me.
do you need a step in order?
Oh, no, we'll send out a notice on that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fenton. You can let the officer with you know that you're done with court for today.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
we have Frederick Shields for him, please?
All right, someone who's just joined the meeting,
All
your
right, thank you.
screen name is Motorola Moto G Stylus. I need you to unmute your device, please. Oh, sorry, no, I wasn't talking to the person at the prison there.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you at the prison.
I just wanted to let you know, Mr. Wilsey has given us a couple issues this morning. We're currently in the process of going to get them, so I just wanted to sign on and let you know.
Okay, I will put that device then in the waiting room. I'll check back in a few minutes.
I appreciate it. Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. So the gentleman on the Motorola Moto G Stylus, I'm going to send you a request to unmute your device. And can you tell me your name?
Cody Felton. That's my best friend.
Okay, Mr. Felton, I need to turn the TV off or turn the volume off so that it's not interfering with the hearing.
Know how much. Yes, sir. She family, bro.
I'm going to put you back in the waiting room for a few minutes, Mr. Felton. I need you to turn that TV off or go to a different room.
Yeah.
All right, Ms. Underwood, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Mills?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can come forward and sit at the table here, closer to the television. This is file 21-49005-PP. Katie Corin versus Jesse James Mills. We are here today for a pretrial conference on a alleged personal protection order violation. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask Ms. Underwood to place your appearance on the record.
Rhonda Underwood for Mr. Mills this morning, Your Honor.
And where do we stand with Mr. Mills' case today, Ms. Underwood?
As I understand it, Your Honor, this is a failure to appear on a very old personal protection violation. I believe the order has since expired, but Mr. Mills will plead guilty to failure to appear, Your Honor.
What's he going to do with the violation?
Oh, it's a violation. So can I just plead not guilty for now then? And can we push this out? Because I mean, I was 13 days. I was supposed to
Mr.
turn myself
Mills?
in.
Okay, all right. So it's
Then we'll just
a failure. It's a failure to appear, and it's a violation. So we need to, I need to know what he wants to do on each one.
Then we'll put this out for a pretrial, Your Honor, or a hearing.
All right. Ms. Clark, can you give us a 1 hour hearing date for a personal protection order violation?
Thursday, September 12th at 1:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so September 12th, Mr. Mills, at 1:30 p.m. is the next time you need to be back here.
Will I get mail for that?
You should get mail. Is your address still on Occidental Highway? Okay. Yep, you will get a notice in the mail. Okay. All right, Mr. Glazier, I have Mr. Matthew Smead here. Do you need to speak to him? You're muted, Mr. Glazier.
Yeah, is he on Zoom?
He is on Zoom. I'll bring him in and I'll put you in a breakout session with him in just a All right, Mr. Sneed, I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Mr. Glazier if you give me just a moment.
Okay.
Mr. Dagger Margosian, do you need a breakout session with Cody Felton?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
And Ms. Underwood, I have Mr. Moreno here. Do you need a breakout session with him?
Yes, please.
All right, Mr. Felton, I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Mr. Dagger Margosian if you give me just a minute.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Mr. Moreno, I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Ms. Underwood in just a second.
Okay.
Mr. Daly, I have Mr. Levi here. Do you need a breakout session with him? You are muted, Mr. Daly.
Hey, Katie?
Okay, I can hear you now, Mr. Daly.
Oh. Your Honor, we have reached a resolution on this matter. Mr. Sneed is not here tomorrow. There's still a couple of issues that they want to take care of with Mr. Sneed. So we would ask to have this set over for a meeting for just 1 week. So I can get Mr. Sneed back here.
All right. Is there anything you want to do on the record with it, or do you just want a new date?
Just a new date, because we are ready to plead as soon as I can resolve just a couple issues with Sneed.
So next week is September 4th. We can do that.
That'd be fine, Judge.
Would you do a stip in order for that adjournment, Mr. Daly?
I will.
So, Mr. Levi, we're going to adjourn your case until next week. Mr. Daly had indicated that he needs some time just to work out have a final discussion with the prosecutor on this. So we're going to set it over to next week, September 4th. So you can log in next Wednesday morning, September 4th at 8:15 with all the same Zoom information you used today.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. That's September 4th at 8:15.
Correct.
All right. All right. Thank you.
So you can go ahead and log out then, Mr. Levi.
You got it. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You too. And gentlemen at the jail, you are Mr. Shears?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Shears, I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Mr. Lyons in just 1 moment. Okay, I have just added someone to the meeting. I'm going to send you a request to start your video. Oh, she's not. All right, the person that just joined the meeting, I need you to unmute your device. I've just sent you a request to do that. Okay, sir, can you tell me your name? All right, I can see the gentleman in the white t-shirt. I can see that you're talking. I can't hear you for some reason. Your audio is connected, so Yeah, I cannot hear you, sir. Can you try leaving the meeting, log out, and then log right back in and see if that fixes it?
There you go.
Okay, Ms. Underwood, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Marino?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, this is file 24-21714-FH, People versus Jesus Joseph Marino. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. Brenner.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Brenner, Assistant Attorney General for the People.
Rhonda Underwood for Mr. Moreno this morning, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, and where do we stand with Mr. Moreno's case?
Your Honor, Mr. Moreno currently has a new job. He's working at Hooters on Monroe Street. I would ask the court for I believe 6-week adjournment is appropriate, Your Honor, to get Mr. Moreno. I've told him he has to report this to the front of the court and get income withholding started. So we would ask that permission for a pretrial in 6 weeks, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Brenner, where do the people stand on that request?
Your Honor, he hasn't made any payments since April, but he did post an original large bond. I would expect him to begin making those payments on his own until the income withholding order is in place. So I will agree at this time, but if he's not paying when we come back, I won't agree to a further extension.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so we'll set it out for 6 weeks. That's going to be October 2nd at 8:15.
And I will do the adjournment stipulation with Ms. Brenner's permission, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
That date again, Your Honor?
October 2nd.
Thank you.
At 8:15. So, Mr. Moreno, you'll log in that date with all the same Zoom information that you used today.
Okay,
So you're all set. You can go ahead and log out.
thank you.
Mr. Glazier, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Sneed?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is file 23-21455-FH and 23-21456-FH. People versus Matthew Eric Edward Smeed. We are here today for a pretrial conference in both of these cases. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. Brenner?
Sarah Brenner, Assistant Attorney General for the People, Your Honor.
John Glazier on behalf of Mr. Smeed.
And Mr. Glazier, where do we stand with Mr. Smeed's case?
Your Honor, I think he's going to plead to one file with he admits both for sentencing and restitution, but the other file and the habitual on those would be dismissed. I just would indicate for the record that we put this out a while because I helped him draft some petitions for referee recommendations on his support. And we've got those back and he knows what those recommendations are. And it's about as low as they could set it. I can tell you that. So hopefully Mr. Smeed will make the payments.
So, Your Honor, he's going to plead guilty to one count on the 5-6 file. We'll dismiss count 2 in the habitual. He's agreeing to combine restitution for purposes of sentencing for both of the files. And then I would be dismissing the 5-5 file.
Yeah. His order, the referee recommendations are 299 on one file and 263 on the other.
Okay. Mr. Smead, would you raise your right hand, please?
Oh, I might have stated that wrong. Did I say he's pleading on the 5-5 and I'm dismissing the 5-6? I think I stated that wrong, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because he's pleading to the older case. The older of the two child support cases. It gets confusing when there's multiple ones. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the 5-5 has the 5-5 case has the 2010 child support order. I'm sorry, Your Honor, for the confusion.
Okay.
But it's
All
still
right,
one count, no habitual.
Okay. All right, Mr. Smead, will you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty for perjury?
I do.
You are Matthew Eric Edward Smead?
Yes.
Mr. Smead, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty today and file 23-21455-FH to count 1, failing to pay child support?
Yes.
Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for that offense is up to 4 years in prison and or a $2,000 fine?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Glazier and the advice that he's given you?
Yes.
Neither the prosecutor, defendant, or anyone acting on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Ms. Brenner?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Glazier?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is that also your understanding, Mr. Smead?
Yes.
If a guilty plea is accepted, there'll be no trial. That means you're giving up the rights that you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You do have the right to a speedy public trial by jury. You could ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and the court agreed, you could have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at your trial, to have the witnesses against you appear at your trial, and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses that you have for your defense to appear at your trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial and not have that silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at the trial if you wanted to testify. Do you understand, Mr. Smead, that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at a trial?
Yes.
Do you also understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to your plea would be by application for leave to appeal and not by right?
Yes.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, conviction of a crime can result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about any of those rights, Mr. Smead?
Nope.
And do you understand that you're giving those rights up?
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about November 1, 2016 through December 31, 2017 in the city of Adrian, County of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of failing to pay child support?
Guilty.
And has anyone made any threats or promises to induce you to plead guilty to that charge?
Nope.
Do you understand that if I accept your plea, you'll be giving up any and all claims that your plea was given as a result of threats or promises that were not disclosed to the court on the record this morning, or
Yes.
that it was not your own choice to enter the plea?
Yes, sir.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises, threats, or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce Mr. Smead to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Smead, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence would be?
Nope.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty today?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Glazer, do you want to cover the factual basis?
Yeah, Mr. Smead, you have two child support orders out of Lenawee County here, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And on both of those, you have an arrearage, a considerable arrearage on both files, is that true?
Yes, sir.
And you have failed, and the arrearage is because you failed to make your child support payments, is that true?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that all occurred here in Lenawee County in the state of Michigan, is that true?
Yes, sir.
I don't have any other questions, Your Honor.
People are satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D, Ms. Brennan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Glazer?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept the plea then. It's been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. Mr. Smead has had full knowledge of his rights and he's had competent counsel. The court's not made any agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or sentence in this case with the prosecutor, defense attorney, defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of any of them. I will refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. And we'll set sentencing for October 10th at 8:15 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Smead, someone from the probation department is going to be in touch with you to do a pre-sentence investigation interview. Mr. Smead, when you do that interview, please be truthful about this offense and about your background.
Not a
I'm
problem.
gonna need his address and phone number.
Yep, I'm going to put you, Mr. Smead, in a breakout session with Ms. Holly from the probation department so you can give her your contact information.
Okay.
Mr. Glazer, what was that 299 and 263? Is that what he's supposed to pay a month now?
Yeah, that's the latest friend of the court recommendation.
Okay.
Mr. Smead, you talked about wanting to appeal like the parenting time issues there. I can't represent you on it, but like before, if you come in to my office, I'll help you draft an appeal of that issue.
All
So
right.
what you got to do, okay?
All righty.
All right. Don't wait too long because there's a certain time limit. on appealing.
21 days.
All right. I'm all set, Your Honor.
Okay, and so we also need fingerprint prints in this file. So Mr. Smead, I'm going to issue an order for fingerprints. You're going to need to take that order to the state police and have your fingerprints taken.
Mhm. Okay.
All right, I'll put you in that breakout room. All right, Ms. Underwood, we have Mr. Wilsey here from the Department of Corrections. Do you need a breakout session with Mr. Wilsey? You are muted, Ms. Underwood.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay, give me just 1 second. Mr. Wilson, I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Ms. Underwood. And let's see. Mr. Dagger Margosian, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Felton?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, this is file 23-21654-FH, People versus Cody James Felton. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record.
Got it. Allison,
Yeah, go ahead, Ms. Arnold.
sorry, my video. Allison Arnold for the people.
Your Honor, Michael Dagger Margosian for Mr. Felton.
All right, and where do we stand with Mr. Felton's case today?
Your Honor, in district court, Mr. Snead and I worked out a plea deal, and pursuant to that, we waived the preliminary exam. At this time, Mr. Felton will be entering the plea to larceny 200 to 1,000, and if he pays the agreed restitution amount, which is $951.01, then the sentencing agreement would be for fines and costs only. If that payment is not made, it would just there would be no sentencing agreement.
Judge, unless I have a signed plea agreement, I'm not sure what the plea offer is. So if Mr. Dagger-Margosian, I don't know if he gave us a signed plea agreement.
Yeah, this is the plea agreement Mr. Sneed and I worked out in this case.
Oh,
As
okay,
he-
do you have a signed plea form?
I don't know if I do or not. I don't know.
All right, I also don't have an amended information.
Yeah, we're gonna have to adjourn it for a week or so, and Mr. Dagger-Margosian is gonna have to get a signed plea form to Mr. Sneed, and then we'll do an amended information, and we can, if that is the plea offer, there's no notes in the file about what the offer is.
Judge, respectfully, I would like to not adjourn this case. Mr. Felton has appeared. We have if Mr. Sneed wants to pop in on Zoom as this is his case, that's fine, but this is the plea agreement we've come up with. I think any adjournment would be prejudicial to Mr. Felton.
Well, there's apparently no evidence of that. So the prosecutor that's filling in for Mr. Sneed doesn't know about it. She's indicated there are no notes in the file. There's no written plea agreement. And I don't have an amended information, which I would need in order to take a plea. So we're not prepared to do that today.
Well,
So So we'll adjourn this to next week, which is September 4th at 8:15. And if we have those things in place at that time, I'll take.
Thanks, Your Honor.
So Mr. Felton, you'll need to log back in next week at 8:15. You'll use all the same Zoom information you used today.
The same day next week?
Same day, Wednesday, 8:15. You'll use all the same Zoom information that you used today.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you're all set. You can go ahead and log out. Mr. Lyons, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Shears?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Okay.
Respectfully, Your Honor, and
Give me a chance to call the case first, Mr.
Sorry, Judge.
All right, so this is file 24-21752-FH, People versus Frederick Khalil Shears. We are here today for a pretrial hearing. There's also a pending contempt of court for alleged violation of bond conditions. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. Arnold.
Allison Arnold for the people.
May it please the court, George Lyons, on behalf of Mr. Shears.
Okay, and Mr. Lyons, where do we stand with Mr. Shears' case today?
Your Honor, I had a chance to confer with Sister Counsel yesterday for some time with regard to not just this case, but the pending matter downstairs in district court, and I talked to my client this morning. I have not been retained in the new case, but I believe there's a good chance that I may be appointed as conflict counsel on the second case, Your Honor. Having said all that, we're going to respectfully ask that maybe we adjourn this matter a week or two, Your Honor, see how that works out. And as the court may recall, I did order a transcript from the exam back on June 26th. I think I CC'd the copy to the court as well. We have not received that as of today. So we're going to ask to adjourn this and to adjourn the pretrial that's set for next Wednesday on this matter as well.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was trying to look through the file. Did you say there's something set for next Wednesday as well?
And next Wednesday is the pretrial on this matter, Your Honor.
Okay, and so you want that all set out for 2 weeks from today?
Yes, if counsel doesn't have an objection.
No, that's fine, Judge.
Okay, so that would be September 11th.
911, yes, sir.
So we'll set everything for September 11th. And Mr. Lyons, I will check into that transcript just to make sure everything's on track. What day did you say you ordered it?
I ordered it on June 26th, and I did CC the court the copy of the email as well, Your Honor, on that date. I think I
All
do
right,
see. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
No, and Mr. Shears, I will be to see you to discuss things the things that we talked about this morning.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Shears, then you can let the officer with you know that you are done with court for today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do you want to call for Kenyatta? So let's see, Mr. Murphy, do you want to go on the record with Ms. Williams' cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is file, sorry, Williams. Okay, these are files 23-21660-FH and 23-21661-FH, People versus Lori Ray Williams. We are here today for pretrial conferences in both of those cases. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
Phoebe McClure on behalf of the people.
Matthew Murphy, appear on behalf of Ms. Williams.
All right, and let's see, Mr. Murphy, I did see some correspondence regarding her status, and is there anything you want to say with respect on the record with respect to that?
Yes, Your Honor, just briefly, Ms. Williams is at Havenwick. I did provide that information to the court if the court can already have that. She's going to be released to another inpatient facility. They're not sure of when that's going to happen. I provided the court with the information to that facility. They can Zoom if given notice, contact beforehand, but there's some technical complications this morning, so they would not be able to get her on at all this morning to appear before the court. But I think if we just adjourn for whatever is convenient for the court for another pretrial, again, wherever she is, either if she's still at this location or the next location, we can supply contact or supply that notice, and they could probably have her Zoom, and we can continue the case along at that point.
Okay, Ms. McClure, is there anything we need to address from the people's side?
I have nothing to add, but if Mr. Coast needs to weigh in on the bond stuff, maybe I would defer to him.
Judge, I really don't. I mean, she does have the GPS tether. And she was at Havenwick. That was back on August 6th. And at the time, it was supposed to be a 7 to 10 day stay. But according to Mr. Murphy, obviously, I mean, it sounds like she's still there.
All right. Why don't we set it then for September 11th? At 8:15 a.m.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Murphy, would you do a stipulation order for that adjournment?
I will, Your Honor.
Okay, and are you going to contact the facility, or do you need the court to do something in that regard?
I will, Your Honor, to make sure. I don't know if they needed anything official. Obviously, I'll contact the court, but I'll give them a call and let them know. September 11th at 8:15.
Yes. Okay, thank you then. I think we're all set on those cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Matt, if you need some help with Miss Williams as far as where she's at, maybe a couple days before that hearing date, I mean, you could reach out to me. I could find that out too.
All right, thanks, Mr. Coast. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Underwood, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Wilsey's case?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Okay. This is file 24-21788-FH People versus Michael Lee Wilsey. We are here, I'm sorry, we have another case. It's 24-21787-FH, also People versus Michael Lee Wilsey. We are here today for pretrial conferences in both of those cases, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
Phoebe McClure, on behalf of the people filling in for prosecutor of record Isaac Sneed.
Rhonda Underwood for Mr. Wiltsey, Your Honor.
All right, and where do we stand with Mr. Wilsey's case today, Ms. Underwood?
Your Honor, the offer to Mr. Wiltsey on the 89 file is he would plead guilty to counts 1 and 2, and the subs would be dismissed, and the 90 file would be nolle prossed, Your Honor. And also, I have reached out to Mr. Sneed, and I believe Ms. McClure will be able to confirm this. He has also agreed to a killabrew of the low end of the guidelines, Your Honor. And Mr. Wiltsey wishes to avail himself of that offer.
Right.
Is that all accurate, Ms. McClure?
That is all accurate. The only thing I would add is I think this defendant attempted to take this plea on a prior date and could not make out the factual basis. I think due to a memory issue. Are we going to try and do a no contest plea or something else?
We can do a no contest plea this morning.
Okay. Well, only if there's a basis for it. I mean, if he's able to take a guilty plea, we can do that, but.
Mr. Wiltsey, I asked you before, do you remember putting your hands on these officers inappropriately? Or assaulting them?
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
then we will
Mr.
proceed
Wilsey?
with the guilty plea.
Mr. Wilsey, will you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty for perjury?
I do.
And you are Michael Lee Wilsey?
The only one.
Mr. Wilsey, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty today in file 24-21787-FH to count 1, assault of a prison employee?
That's correct.
Is it also your intention to plead guilty today to count 2 in that file, a second count of assault of a prison employee?
That's correct.
Do you understand that for each count, the maximum possible penalty would be up to 5 years in prison and or a $2,500 fine?
That's correct.
Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood and the advice that she's given you?
Yes.
If a guilty, I'm sorry, neither the prosecutor, defendant, or anyone acting on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that correct? Other than as we've discussed it on the record here today. Is that correct, Ms. McClure?
That's correct.
Other than the killabrew to the low end? No, Your Honor, that's correct.
Is that also your understanding, Mr. Wilsey?
Yes.
If a guilty plea is accepted, there'll be no trial. That means you're giving up the rights that you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have the right to a speedy public trial by jury. You could ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agreed, you could have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you were guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at your trial, to have the witnesses against you appear at your trial, and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses that you have for your defense to appear at your trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial and not have that silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you wanted to testify. Do you understand, Mr. Wilsey, that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at a trial?
Correct.
I'm sorry, I could not hear what you said, Mr. Wilson.
Correct.
Do you also understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to your plea would be by application for leave to appeal and not by right?
Correct.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, conviction of a crime can result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about any of those rights, Mr. Wilsey?
No, sir.
And do you understand that you're giving those rights up?
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about June 23rd, 2023, in Madison Township, Lenawee County, Michigan, you did commit the offense of count 1, assault of a prison employee?
Guilty.
And how do you wish to plead in the same file on the same date, again in Madison Township, Lenawee County, Michigan, that you did commit the offense of 2, assault of a prison employee?
Guilty.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to that charge?
No.
You understand that if I accept your plea, you're giving up any and all claims that the plea was given as a result of threats or promises disclosed to the court on the record this morning, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea?
Yes.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises, threats, or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce Mr. Wilsey to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Yes.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Wilsey, other than as we've discussed here today, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence would be?
No.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes.
Ms. Underwood, do you want to establish the factual basis?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wiltsey, back on June 23rd, 2023, were you an inmate at the Gus Harrison facility located in Madison Township, County of Lenawee, State of Michigan?
Yes.
And you were lawfully incarcerated in that facility, correct?
Correct.
And on that date, did you have some contact when you were being brought back to prison with Officer Michael Blystone?
Yes.
And at that time, did you assault officer, and he was a corrections officer, correct?
Correct.
And he was fully in uniform and engaged in his duty, correct?
Correct.
And at that time, did you assault him by grabbing his arm?
Yes.
And on that date, at the same facility, did you come in contact with Kyle Yarger?
Yes.
And Corrections Officer Yarger is employed at Gus Harrison, correct?
Yes.
And he was lawfully within his duties, correct?
Correct.
And did you grab him as well?
Yes.
And you didn't have their permission to grab either of these gentlemen, did you?
No.
I believe the facts are sufficient, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied, Judge.
Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D, Ms. McCoy?
It has.
It has, Your Honor.
All right, I will accept the plea then. It's been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant, Mr. Wilsey, has had full knowledge of his rights. He has had competent counsel. The court's not made any agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or sentence in this case with the prosecutor, defense attorney, defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of any of them. But then, as we've discussed on the record this morning, I will refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation and set sentencing for October
We're done,
11th
John.
and October 11th at 8:15 a.m.
I'm sorry, there was sound, Your Honor. Was that October 11th?
Correct, October 11th at 8:15 a.m. Mr. Wilsey, someone from the probation department is going to be in touch with you to do a pre-sentence investigation interview. When you do that interview, please be truthful about these offenses and about your background.
All right.
Is a Zoom writ acceptable for that day, or does he need to be in person?
Okay, Mr. Wilsey, you have a right to be present in person in the courtroom for your sentencing hearing. Or if you wanted to waive that right, we could conduct it by Zoom. Do you know if you have a preference?
Judge will need fingerprints, so he'll need to come in person.
Okay, so we need fingerprints, so it will have to be in person, so we'll need an in-person writ, please, Mrs. Fleur. All right, so we are all set for today. Mr. Wilson, you can let the officer with you know that you're done with court.
We're done, gentlemen.
All right, thanks. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Glazier, do you need a breakout session with Mr. Silvertooth?
Yes, just for a minute, Your Honor.
Okay, 1 second. Let me set that up. Mr. Dagger-Margosian, did you have another case today?
Judge, if I could go into the breakout room with Mr. Silvertooth. And
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you were on that as well. Give me just a second here. Okay, the gentleman in the white t-shirt that just came into the meeting, can you tell me your name? He looks like he's frozen now. The gentleman in the white t-shirt, I'm going to turn off your video. I think you're having a bandwidth problem. And hopefully that will help us be able to hear you. So again, the gentleman in the white t-shirt, can you tell me your name? Okay, Ms. Underwood, I know you had asked a question about Mr. Johnson. I don't know if you recognize whoever that was as Mr.
That
Johnson.
might be him, Your Honor.
I think he is in an area with a bad connection and we're not able to hear him for whatever reason. So again, the gentleman in the white t-shirt, are you there? Can you hear me? I thought I heard. Yeah, can you say your name again, sir? Okay, so I think I very faintly heard him say Stephen Johnson, but I can just barely hear him. Mr. Johnson, can you try to find a different location where you have a better signal?
Your Honor, counsel's just going to be requesting an adjournment on this one anyway, so I don't know if we need to have him, and then maybe she can call him afterwards if we can identify that as him.
I talked to him this morning, Your Honor. I can get in touch with him by phone.
Okay. So let me call that then real quick, if that's the case. I don't know if you can hear us or not, but we'll give it a try. So,
Mr. Johnson, can you hear us? If you can, nod.
I don't think his video is working either. Oh, there we go. So Mr. Johnson, can you nod your head up and down if you can hear us?
He's trying.
Okay, so we'll call the case. So this is file 24-21757-FH People versus Stephen Jermaine Johnson. We're here today for a pretrial conference. In this case, we're proceeding by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. Brenner.
Sarah Brenner, Assistant Attorney General for the people, Your Honor.
Rhonda Underwood for Mr. Johnson this morning, Your Honor. At this time, Your Honor, I've spoken with my client and the Attorney General. The Attorney General and I don't believe she has any objection to a 6 weeks adjournment, Your Honor, to allow Mr. Johnson to get on his feet. He's had some setbacks. So I'm going to talk to him. We're going to try to get him back on his feet and get some payments started, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the only payment this gentleman has made is his bond payment. He hasn't made any efforts since, so I advise counsel this will be my last agreement to an adjournment without payment efforts.
So 6 weeks would be October 16th. And I should note for the record that Mr. Johnson's device dropped out of the Zoom meeting completely at about the time that I was calling the case. So I do believe it was him. I tried asking his name several times and I could faintly hear a response, and I believe I heard him say Stephen Johnson. So that was him. So Ms. Underwood, I'll need you to communicate that date to him. I'll also need you to let him know that if he can't find a Zoom location that works, he needs to come to the courthouse in person.
Okay. And that date again, Your Honor?
It's October 16th at 8:15.
And I will do the stip in order.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Glazier and Mr. Dagger-Margosian, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Silvertooth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. This is file 23-21612-FC, People of the State of Michigan versus Kenyatta Tywayne Silvertooth. We are here today for a final pretrial conference in this case. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearances on the record?
Allison Arnold for the people.
John Glazier on behalf of Mr. Silvertooth.
Phoebe McClure also for the people.
Michael Dagger-Margosian for Mr. Silvertooth.
All right, and so we have a trial scheduled to begin on September 17th. Are we ready to proceed with trial at that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, the people are ready. We do have a suggestion, though. We sent jury instructions, voir dire questions, and a verdict form to the public defender's office. Mr. Glazier's had a death in the family, so they have not had a chance to review those yet. We also would like to meet with the public defender's office about exhibits to see if there are any stipulations, any strong objections. So Ms. McClure and I would suggest that we adjourn the final pretrial till next week and that the parties be required to submit a stipulated set of voir dire, verdict form, and jury instructions if that can be agreed upon. If not, we can file what we've prepared.
And just to clarify, all we did was we had previously filed the jury instructions and we just modified what we had previously filed based on the fact that we are only having one defendant now instead of two. And in addition, we did extend an offer to defense that we'd like an answer on at the final pretrial. So, just to give them another week to discuss that before we withdraw that offer.
I haven't seen the offer, but I was told it was second degree murder, and my client rejects that offer.
All
Okay,
right, so,
yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I just was gonna say, we did send a guideline form with that offer, with an offer on the guidelines, and I guess I just would ask that they discuss that with their client before they just reject the offer, but I mean, I guess if they want to reject the offer, that's fine.
I've talked with my client about it. I haven't seen the offer. I was told it was second degree.
Well, if you
Okay,
haven't
so
seen it,
what-
that's
So
what I'm
Ms.
saying.
Ms. McClure, do you want to just state what the offer is?
It just requires going over the guideline form, that's all, Judge. It is second degree murder, but it's an agreement to the bottom of the guidelines that we had sent over. And the guidelines will be much higher if convicted at trial.
So what are those guidelines?
Judge, they started 270 months on the minimum, so the offer was to plead to second degree murder only with an agreement at the bottom of guidelines, which are 270 months.
All right, so thank you. I just want to make sure that we had a clear understanding of what the offer is. And so now if appropriate, Mr. Glazer and Mr. Silvertooth can discuss that.
I'll discuss it with him again, Your Honor. That's fine.
Okay.
I didn't
All right.
get it, so I don't know. Mike, did you get the offer other than by phone?
Yes, and we reject that offer. Thank you.
It was sent in the same email as our jury instructions.
Okay.
I don't have them at this point. I've been on.
All right. Okay. So, Mr. Glazer, any objection to having another pretrial a week from today, that's September 11th, to give you all an opportunity to determine whether you have any issues with respect to voir dire questions and jury instructions?
Judge, I believe next week would be the 4th.
I'm sorry, you're right. Any issue with that for the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll adjourn it 1 week to September 4th at 8:15. Ms. Arnold, would you be willing to do a stipulation in order for that adjournment?
Certainly.
Okay. All right, is there anything else we need to address today?
No, Your Honor.
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Silvertooth, you'd like the officer with you know that you are done with court for today.
That's all I have with you this morning. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Glazer. Okay, Ms. Underwood, we have Timothy Keir on our docket and he is not logged in. Have you had any communication with him or do you want to try to give him a call?
All right, thank you.
Ms. Underwood, Mr. Kier is not here. Do you want to try to call him, or do you want to just, what do you want to do?
I will try, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Daly, do you need a breakout session with Mr. Torres? You are muted.
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
A matter of fact, I don't even know if I need Mr. Torres. Again, he
Okay,
is.
Mr. Torres is here, so let me call the case and then I'll let you say what you want to say.
Okay.
So these are files 22-20819-FH, 22-20820-FH, and 23-21668-FH, People versus Randy Torres. We are here today for pretrial conferences in those cases. We're proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearances on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure?
Phoebe McClure on behalf of the people.
James Daly on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, and Mr. Daly, where do we stand with Mr. Torres's cases today?
There is a plea bargain that I have discussed with Mr. Torres. He may or may not take that, but there are some agencies that Mr. Torres claims that he has talked to, which could impact his case. I have not been able to make contact with these agencies yet to confirm the reliability of that information. In addition to that, Mr. Sneed may have the answer, but he's not here today. So I was just asked to have this matter set over till next week.
Okay, I'm full at this point for next week. I can do September 11th. That would be 2 weeks from today.
That'll be fine.
Okay, Mr. Daly, would you prepare a stipulation in order for that adjournment then?
I will, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Torres, I'm sorry, Ms. McClure, is there anything that we need to address from the people's side?
Nothing on behalf of the people.
All right, Mr. Torres, you can let the officer with you know that you are done with court for today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Underwood, any luck contacting Mr. Kier?
I left a message for him, Your Honor. Mr. Kier is scheduled in district court on his pretrial on that case on 9/17/2024. I'm sure this is an oversight. I would ask the court to consider maybe show causing Mr. Kier at this point.
All right, let me call the cases. So this is file 21-200551-FH, 21-20552-FH, and 20-20077-FH. People versus Timothy Keir. We're here today regarding alleged probation violations. We are proceeding today by video conference. Record should reflect this matter was set for hearing this morning at 8:15 a.m. It's now 9:34 a.m. Mr. Keir has not appeared this morning either by logging into the Zoom session or by being present here in the courtroom. Ms. Underwood, do you want to place your appearance on the record?
Rhonda Underwood for Mr. Keir this morning, Your Honor. Mr. Keir did appear the last time. He has a case in district court that has to be resolved prior to this being resolved. I suspect there's some sort of misunderstanding, but I called and left a message, and it's my hope that we can not do a bench warrant this morning, but perhaps show cause Mr. Keir for next week, and I can make sure that he's here, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Holly, did he report to you as instructed after he appeared on the summons?
He did, and we talked about the next hearing on the domestic violence, but he knew he still needed to be here today, so I didn't know why he didn't come.
Okay. All right, so he did appear in response to the summons, and he apparently reported to Ms. Holly as instructed after that. He obviously was supposed to be here today, but isn't. But the fact that he did the other two things that he was supposed to do leads me to believe there's a possibility that it's an error. So I will, I'm going to adjourn this at this point to, when did you say his hearing was on the domestic violence issue?
I believe it's 9/17, Your Honor.
Hold on, I got it wrote down.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 9/17. He reports
Okay.
next to me. He reports next to me on 9/3 next Tuesday, but his domestic was adjourned to 9/17.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is adjourn this to September 18th. So the day after
Thank you,
the
Your Honor.
district court. And so we'll set it for that day, and then obviously if he's got to report to Ms. Holly between now and then. So we'll set it for again September 18th at 8:15.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Holly.
Thank you.
I believe that's my docket this morning, Your Honor.
I do have an extradition, Ms. Underwood, that I'm going to do right now. If you can give me 5 more minutes.
Most certainly.
I think I'm done though, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
The gentleman at the jail, you are Mr. Byer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is file 24-21930-AX, People versus Jeffrey Lynn Byer. We're here today for a extradition hearing. We are proceeding today by video conference. And again, sir, for the record, you are Jeffrey Lynn Byer. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Byer, this is a proceeding to determine whether you wish to waive your rights of extradition. Extradition is a proceeding to return you to another state for which a felony warrant's been issued for your arrest for the commission of a felony. It is in effect a demand by another state for your surrender and to return to that state to face the charges which have been made against you in that state. You have been charged in Fulton County, Ohio, with the crime of theft, which is a felony in that state. We cannot, in this court or in this state, determine the truth or falsity of the charge made against you in the state of Ohio. You do not have to waive your right of extradition. You can require that the governor of the state of Ohio make a demand upon the governor of the state of Michigan for a warrant for your extradition. You do have the right to demand and procure legal counsel or an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, the court will appoint one for you at county expense. If you or your attorney want to test the legality of your arrest, you can apply to the court within a reasonable time for writ of habeas corpus. That's a writ by which your custodian is required to bring you before the court for the purpose of having a hearing to determine the legality of your arrest. Do you understand those rights, Mr. Byer?
Yes.
Do you want to be represented by an attorney today?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to pay for your own attorney?
No.
Okay, I will appoint the public defender office to represent you then, and I will put you in a breakout session with Ms. Underwood from the public defender's office right now.
Okay.
And yes, Ms. Underwood, we will scan and email these documents for Mr. Byer to you right now. To run. We have Ms. Underwood and Mr. Byer back from the breakout session. Ms. Underwood, you want to place your appearance on the record?
Rhonda Underwood, representing Mr. Byers in this extradition request this morning, Your Honor.
And do you know how Mr. Byers would like to proceed today?
I've discussed the matter with Mr. Byers. Mr. Byers believes it is in his best interest to waive any objection to extradition in this matter, Your Honor, and proceed to Fulton County and address these matters as quickly as possible.
Okay. Mr. Byer, do you want to waive your right to extradition to a writ of habeas corpus and go voluntarily to the state of Ohio to face the charges that have been made against you there?
Yes, sir.
Have they provided you at the jail with some copies of the waiver of extradition form?
Yeah.
So you'll need to sign each one of those under the heading waiver where there's a signature line in about the middle of the page there.
Yep. I got 4 of them.
Okay, so I'll need you to sign each one.
Okay. I have no pen to sign right now.
Okay, can you stick your head out and ask the officer with you if they've got a pen you can use?
Officer. All right.
Okay, Mr. Byer, do you swear that the signing of those papers is your free act and deed for the purpose of waiving extradition?
I do.
Okay, and so they will bring those copies of the forms you signed over here to the courthouse. I will sign the certification at the bottom, and then they will contact Fulton County and let them know that you are ready to be picked up.
All right.
Okay, so you're all set with court for today. You can let the officer know that you're all set.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.